Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Gundam Game Day. We're continuing SD Gundam Battle Assault with Dark. Battle Alliance. It's not Battle Assault. I just said Battle Assault 2 and it messed me up. It's Battle Assault. Anyway, let's just go, Dark. It's Battle Alliance.
Yeah. First, I need to remove the individual who just appeared.
He's having fun. He's having fun. Spamming the chat. It was a mistake for me to grab this cookie before the stream because now I just want to eat more of it.
Well, go ahead and eat some more of it.
No, I have a firm rule for myself, and that's that I will not eat during streams. I used to watch this guy, and I won't name him because he still streams, and I don't ever want to send people after anybody. I don't think that would happen, but I don't want to chance it. But this guy, I used to watch him. Yeah, and he would stream Super Robot Wars, and he would eat during the streams, and it was so loud because he wouldn't mute his mic. He would just eat on the mic. And
he just wanted the mukbang with you guys.
He did, yeah, but that was before mukbangs existed. So, but no, and
as far as I'm concerned, today should still be a day before mukbangs existed.
That's fair.
That shouldn't exist.
Jeez. Yeah.
Like, I kind of understand some of it. Like, you see all those tiny little itty bitty Asian girls who, just bring you with you when they go out to eat lunch or something. That's one thing. And then you get the guys who are like 400 pounds and they're like, here, let me bake 2 full lasagnas and a giant thing of fries and eat it right in front of you. It's like,
yeah.
No,
I am 100% the kind of person that's like, yeah, man, you do you, whatever you want. But that's not healthy. That's really bad.
No. Yeah, like, it's one thing when it's, a tiny Asian girl, because, like, she's clearly not eating like that every day, and, like, the worst part of her meal is the fact that it's, so much unnecessary salt.
Yeah.
But, like, when you're like, oh yeah, let's eat 2 entire freaking lasagnas, you're just killing yourself.
I like to watch a guy on YouTube called Beard Meets Food, and he's a professional eater. He eats like all kinds of specialty food challenges.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of his.
He's really good, but he works really hard to make sure that he stays healthy because of how much food he's eating.
Yeah, I think he only does 1 or 2 of those a month, and the rest of the time he's like he fasts before and after it or something, I think. Like, yeah, no, I could never do the stuff he does, because I would, once you get to the point where you can eat, as much as he does, lots of people, you just kind of want to keep eating because it's good food.
Yeah, it tastes good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, chefs know what they're doing, making food taste good.
Yeah, and, all the salt, sugar, and MSG we put in everything makes everything taste real damn good.
Yeah. Alright, I see you on the map. There you are. It's nice that I can actually do damage now. It feels good.
Yeah. It helps, too.
Right? You were having to carry me pretty hardcore for a little while there. Also, hi, Wolf.
Okay. I heard somebody, but I wasn't sure who it was.
And so I can't hear the notifications because OBS is open and it blocks those.
Huh. Weird.
May have to turn you up, though. We'll see.
Yes. Time to kill all the things. Yeah.
Just couldn't wait for another 2 or 3 minutes for that, could you?
No.
They're pretty serious about the first 10 minutes now. Of course, it changes every week, so it's not like I can tell you every week what's safe and what isn't.
Nothing's safe.
Yeah.
YouTube. It wants all the creativity. It doesn't want to pay for it.
Right.
It wants it all to be stuff that adults would want to watch, but it doesn't want anything that a kid can't watch. So it wants nothing on the platform. I just think if you're under 13, you shouldn't be allowed to be on standard YouTube. There's YouTube Kids.
Which isn't much better, really.
It's significantly worse, in my opinion. You have all those. You had that Elsa Gate stuff.
Oh yeah.
And that is still a problem on there. It's just no longer with Elsa and Spider-Man. It's now with, you know, every other fictional character known to man instead.
What a weird choice too, right? Like, Will, I'm gonna turn you up real quick. I'm gonna stand here for just a second while I turn Will up. But isn't it weird that the choice was Elsa and Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think it was just because those two things were popular. Like Frozen was really popular, especially with young girls, and then Spider-Man's popular with like everyone. So I think that's the only reason it was those two, was simply because of that.
Yeah.
I hate it. I've seen some of those. I watch. Is it okay to say other YouTubers' names?
Sure. As long as we're not like we were just talking about. As long as we're not witch hunting them or dog hunting them. What do people call it now? It used to be called witch hunting. There's a new phrase for it.
Dog piling?
Dog
maybe?
piling. That's which that was something very different when I was young, but now I sound like an old man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shut up.
Well, you are an old man. And I say that very painfully, because that Pathfinder 2 campaign I came from today, like, I think the youngest person in there was like 21, and I'm just like, okay, I'm an bitch now. That
sounds about right.
Thank you for making me feel ancient, people.
Very old.
Will, you got older just the other day. You don't get to talk like that anymore. You joined the old club.
Yeah, I watch Saber Spark, and so that's where I learned of the Elsa Gate crap, because he did a full deep dive on the subject, and I believe it got limited ads or was taken from ads or something.
I'm sure.
And he was not happy about that. It's like, so talking about this stuff is bad, but the actual videos still get money.
Yeah. That's about right.
BS. Where's his back? Oh, down. I don't care if that's his back or not.
We're up. I forgot I should be using this the whole time for extra capital.
Yeah, it would probably be a good idea.
Also, for people that normally are here on Thursdays, and this feels weird, we normally
let it be weird.
Don't have like Gundam streams on Thursdays, and we normally don't have like Discord peeps talking in the chat on Thursdays, but we do normally have that kind of happen on Gundam Game Day from time to time. So this is, we're doing a special like multi-monthly Gundam Game Day for this one. It's weird. Last month's Gundam Game Day and this month's Gundam Game Day were a week apart.
Yeah, and quite frankly, don't you all just want to watch him go through all of, you know, SD Gundam Battle Alliance just to get it done and out of his system from beginning to end? I think we all do collectively, right?
I used to do streams that were just playing all the way through games we would stream Monday through Friday basically, and we would stream one game every time. And it was great, but I also got burned out really hardcore on streaming because it was the same thing all the time. And
well, now you're doing it with someone else,
right? So
it probably won't be as bad,
right?
Hopefully.
There were times where I really loved it because we got to go through a bunch of games, and there are times today, like still, where I go like, hey, this game would be really cool to stream all of. Like, yeah, but you know how many Fridays that would take?
A lot.
So many. I was thinking about like going back through all the Final Fantasy games. It's like, no, that would be 14 years of Fridays.
Yeah. Like, see, if you're gonna do something like that, what you should do is you should just record them.
Yeah.
And then stream that recording on a Friday.
Yeah, just do all of Gundam Breaker 3 again. That's actually not a bad idea. I do love
Don't
Gundam
destroy
Breaker 3.
the building. Eventually, it'll stop letting out enemies.
Yeah.
When it does, then we destroy it.
We want
So
all
we
the
get
capital.
Yeah, basically.
Give me all your money.
If you want to speedrun, bring me.
Right, if we want to speed run GB3, yeah, for sure.
If I play a game,
everything.
I can speedrun it.
And Dark doesn't speed run games. Dark slow completes games.
Yeah, but once I've completed it, if it needs a speed run at that point, I am the person to call because I will do everything.
Yeah. That reminds me, I did 100% Chance of Sonar.
Nice.
Really liked it.
Did you got the good end?
Yeah, I got both endings.
Good. I almost failed getting the bad end because I didn't know to do it. I was partway through to the good end before I realized, oh,
I was too.
I need to not do this.
I was too, and the only reason I realized that I'd made a mistake, or almost made a mistake, is that I had stopped playing the game to go to bed, and I saw that I had like 87% of all the achievements already. And I was like, well, let me just look and see what I'm missing. And I saw that there were 2 different endings, and so I Googled. I was like, what do I need to do here to make sure I get both endings? I want all the achievements.
Yeah, that's basically what I did do.
It worked out.
I mean,
Remember, don't get too close to it or else you'll hit the building too.
What'd you say, Will?
I did that with Gundam Breaker.
What kind of Breaker 3? Yeah.
No.
It was really funny to me when I was getting ready for the Gundam Breaker 3 stream that we did last time, where I went to check out the DLC and realized that I hadn't completed one of the DLC missions, that I had just stopped one mission to the end. Like, why did I do that?
Which one was it?
It was the one where, we'll just try and be vague, I guess, for spoilers, but what does it matter? It's the one where Robota gets, like, launched into space.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is Robota?
So, Robota is in Gundam Breaker 3. You really need to play that one, Dark. I'll show you how to get it running on.
Yeah,
on
you
PC.
really.
Is that the game that you were showing me earlier? The MMO one or whatever?
No, that's City Heroes. The Gundam Breaker 3 is the one where, or no, you're thinking of
The
Build
one
Divers.
that you can't really watch. 'Cause I'm there.
Yeah, the one that I had that you showed
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Is that
that Will
what we're
couldn't
talking
watch,
about?
Or that you couldn't watch because Will was using so many bright colors. Yeah, the one where you can build pretty much whatever suit you want. And we
Okay.
made the purple people eater.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
In that game, you get an SD ally who is an AI, and his name is Robota
Okay.
for the story. He's pretty cool.
And you can make them different SKUs.
Yeah, like he can be the Command Gundam or the.
The night Gundam.
Thank you, the Night Gundam. I was completely blanking on its name. It was gonna be like the Shield Gundam, the Armor Gundam. What is that Gundam called?
Drink a lot.
Called the No Nonsense Gundam.
Yeah, yeah.
And it is tired of your shit.
And then the DLC you get the Night Superior. The Night Superior Dragon. In the DLC.
Yeah. Akihiro!
Which Night Superior Dragon is in this game.
Yeah.
So
No, I got grabbed.
Yeah, being grabbed. Hello.
Every time they say Titans, I get excited. Makes me happy.
Why, for 2 tongues?
No, because they say it Titans. I looked at so many interviews trying to figure out why the sub calls them the Titans instead of the Titans. I don't know.
I just assume Japanese people speak, and sometimes words sound a little weird. Different languages.
It does remind me though. Oh, go ahead, Will.
I mean,
Yeah. In Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I had a weird bug when I first started playing it, where so the game has a greeting that you can do. You press a button and your character will talk to random people you're walking by, and they'll be like, you know, hello or whatever. Well, I'm playing the sub because that's how I played all of those games. You know, the dub is a new thing.
That's how it should be played, yeah.
And for whatever reason, there was a bug when it first came out. They fixed it already, thankfully. But if you use the button, instead of the Japanese actor saying, hello, it would be the dub actor going, hey!
Wow.
And it was so weird and out of place. It's on my first impressions video, which hasn't gone live yet, because it's processing and it's taking it forever and a day to process. But once it's done processing, it'll be up on the channel.
Awesome. We'll find it.
Yeah. Well, first it got stuck. So this is a good like background YouTube thing. First it got stuck in an infinite process loop, where it got stuck at 99% and would just say it's processing forever. And so I was like, well, maybe it's just taking a while. Sometimes they do, and this is like an hour-and-a-half long video. I'll just wait. So I waited 2 days, and it was still there. So I re-uploaded it, and it took it like 2 more days to finish, but it actually finished this time. Almost finished, I guess. It's not done yet, but it's not stuck at 99. It's at like 97.
The concept of having to wait 2 days.
Yep. It also means that, of course, I've completely missed the window for the algorithm. So
oh yeah,
now my only option is to make a really good thumbnail. So I'll do that first thing.
Well, I mean, you have another option. It's called clickbait. It's 90% of what YouTube is made out of.
I'm not gonna do it. So it's a really good thumbnail is what I need. So I've found the perfect frame. I just need to film myself in that same animation and then do all the work of cutting it out and layering it over the original and all that fun stuff.
Too much effort.
It's a lot of work. Every thumbnail takes like an hour at least.
Right as the screen was going dark, I found another chest.
Of course.
I don't know if I got the items in it. I don't think I did.
Ooh, I got the Gucci remake. Ooh, CD.
Nice. If you need to go back through any of these to pick up parts, you just let me know. We can do that easy peasy.
I'm not super worried about it as long as I get the F91.
Alright, I have no idea when you get parts for that.
Yeah,
So
I don't remember.
if you get any parts for that, yeah, you can. That works. I don't know if you go into it and actually see if you have any parts. I don't know if it'll tell you where you got the parts.
I don't think I've
I think
unlocked
you
the
actually have to
F91
be.
yet.
Okay.
We'll just keep going for now.
You want me to look it up?
Sure,
Yeah,
why not?
sure.
Oh, I should probably launch.
Yeah. Oh, this is the boss battle. I think I was
Yeah.
supposed to bring us through the true missions first. Oh well, whatever. I don't care.
Man, the G-Self is such a cool looking Gundam. It just gave me the G-Self for the loading screen, the perfect pack. It's such a good looking Gundam. I wish Wrecking D-Sanji was.
I would really like them to bring back the other packs again.
Yeah.
Because I pre-ordered the perfect pack, and annoyingly, it's still. I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah.
Like, I want all the other versions, and jeez, this guy is all of them.
He is. He also has eye field, of course.
Yeah.
And it's rendering my beams invalid, not just making them do no damage. Or like low damage. Now granted,
Yeah.
I brought the Alex, which only has one set of beams. Because, you know, I expected this, but still.
Well, at least Beam Saber still work, which
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Right.
Back up. There, I've healed.
Korewa. Dora. Oh, I gotta heal. I'm down. Okay. Healing up.
Down, down.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm healed up. We almost have his eye field down, and then you should be able to do quite a bit of damage to him.
No, I still have another 40 seconds before I can do any real damage to him.
Oh, wait to break his shield then. Oh, never mind. Apparently, hitting him with my bazooka broke the eye field. I am unsure why. I keep thinking the green on the ground is health pickups. It's throwing me off really bad.
I know, right? It's terrible.
You got him to half, though.
Yeah, and I'm almost at the point where I can mess him up. Like right now.
Activate my armor.
And he's at a quarter, just that quick.
Nice. Did you ever watch Yoroiden Samurai Troopers?
Right.
Nope.
That's fair.
I don't think so.
In the US, it was called Ronin Warriors.
That sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Nice. The reason I ask is because I think about that every time the Alex puts on his armor. I think about Armor of Wildfire.
Yeah, I remember watching Samurai Pizza Cats.
That's a good show. Not the same show, but that's a good show. Hey, guess what I just got? The Gundam F91 blueprint.
Okay.
Lol.
When you go into your thing, see how many of those you need, and we'll just quickly redo this.
Hopefully I get them all
times
from
to get
this.
that piece. I don't think so. I think it probably requires 2 different parts, and I doubt you get both
Okay,
of this.
Blueprint 2 is Chaos Mission.
Blueprint 2 is a Chaos mission. I do need to run it one more time for Blueprint 1.
Okay.
Yep.
That's easy peasy.
I love the F91. Once I get the F91, oh, it's
F91 is the best.
we're gonna be cruising once I get the F91. We're already cruising.
Is just buy the season pass if it's not included in this, and buy the aerial if it's not included in this, and then play as the aerial and be godlike.
Oh, see, you've got crazy cool aerial. I'll use everything else.
See, I'm just sad that apparently you can't have your allies with you if you're playing this.
You can. It'd be great to have a third right now.
Yeah, I could have swore we were able to the first time we played together.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't think we were, but I think we just constantly had people joining back then.
Yep.
He has missed every attack on me so far. That makes me
He did
so
not miss
happy.
me. You just focus on me and let her keep doing damage, and we'll be good, you and me. Hermes, Mercury.
Oh, hey, I can do damage now. Woohoo! And now it's after me again.
Hermes, Mercury.
Just one of them at least.
Also,
Now
like,
I'm out of bullets again.
I like the way the name sounds, but when it's under scrutiny, it could have just as easily been Zeus Jupiter or
Well, I
like
think it's
Aphrodite,
named
Venus.
Hermes. Isn't that this guy's name is Hermes?
yeah, Hermes Mercury.
No, I mean like the pilot. Isn't his
Yeah.
name actually Hermes?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He could have just as easily been Zeus Jupiter.
Yeah. He could also have been a. I haven't seen that attack before. He also could have just been named something normal. Any of these characters could be named something normal.
What was that, man?
Oh, he has his eye field back. Missed me with all your bullets.
I feel generator.
There we go. Eye field down. Yeah. For eye fields, you can actually disrupt them with beam attacks, and we didn't even get 70 seconds before we beat this boss.
Nice.
That's how long it takes to fill up your ability. or at least my ability is 70 seconds. I still had like 12 left.
I didn't even bother meleeing this time. I just stayed at range, and it seemed to go a lot better.
Yeah.
Give me those.
All attacks actually interrupt his special ability.
Yeah.
So,
I want to get the F91 and the Burning Gundam, and once I have those two, I'm set.
Your obsession with those.
Yep.
Jeez. Did you get the last two you needed?
I got the last one for this. Yeah, I still need F91 Blueprint 2, but Will said that comes from a Chaos mission.
yep.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Hey,
Sadly, I don't know which ones you even have unlocked yet, because lots of them are grayed out for me. I don't think I've seen one that isn't grayed out yet. So
I just got the
assume
Chaos
you don't
mission
have any.
tutorial. That's fun.
Oh, go play that. You probably have to. Oh
No, it
wait,
just
no,
talks
we
to me.
actually have chaos missions.
Yeah, I think I had to view missions again so that it would tell me they exist.
Okay, I think we're gonna do the true missions.
Sure.
For these real quick, and then we'll go back and start doing chaos.
Oh, I see the
missions, 'cause
Chaos one that has the F91. It's the 0080 War in the Pocket one. I'd recognize that head crest anywhere.
I would say I know which one that is, but I don't.
That's fair.
So for chaos missions, you get 1 key refund.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that, because I think it'll only use my keys, and I don't care what that is. Oh, hey, we have a level 100 person.
Yeah,
They're going to be super useful.
This should be simple.
Yeah. We're going to blow right through this.
That's me.
I don't think that one
Once
is
we-
you, Will, but yes, if you were here, that would be you.
Once we get to the point where we finally hit a mission where I can finally set it to get to level up, because I'm stuck at 50, I can't move.
Yeah.
Like, I've been level 50 for a long time now because I just haven't hit whatever mission you need to do to be able to level to 100.
We'll get
It
there
is
soon, I think.
so irritating.
Whoa.
It's in either late 7th directory or 8th directory,
Oh, I got you.
or else I'd already have
Oh,
the,
and
or else
you
I
have
would
to
already
play
be able
you have
to.
play the game on hard.
Yeah. But once we're both at that level, we should be able to do it.
I don't think there is a hard on this game.
There is.
Oh,
I've done
I
it.
haven't unlocked that yet then.
Yeah, I think I unlocked it on PlayStation. Because I got really close to 100% there.
What was the one that you missed?
Oh, it wasn't one. It was I didn't level up every suit. I didn't want to go through that. Because when the game launched, it was incredibly expensive to level up suits.
Ah, yeah, you can do it. Don't destroy the ship yet. We want
Right.
to have it constantly drop enemies, because after a while of doing that, it'll give us a chest.
Will and I talked about that at the time, of how I really liked the game, but I was pretty sour on it in my review because it was so expensive to level up suits.
Yeah, that was the single worst part of this game. That really is, like, I really enjoyed it, but man, that sucked. Hey, here's one chest. I think there's still another one waiting to spawn.
I think it's really funny that you were telling me to not destroy the ship, and I said yeah, and then I realized that we're at different ships.
Oh,
But it shows that I can handle my own now. I'm alone over here doing
But
fine.
they increased the capital
Yeah, consider.
quite a bit.
well, I know the terrible thing. There's people at, there's somebody in the middle. There's all three of us were in different areas. All three of us.
Just
One of
'cause
us
we
went to the
could.
center, which is very not the place to go.
Right. Maybe he just wants to
But
finish the
once
mission
you
quick.
get the DLC machines, you're flooded with money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to play one of the DLC missions. It was like a level 34 mission. That came to my house. Like, I didn't even stand a snowball chance. It was bad.
So you need to beat the game on normal. Yeah, hard. By the way.
Okay. That's why I haven't unlocked it, 'cause I haven't.
We'll get there.
beaten the game. I'm somewhere in Directory 7. I haven't finished it yet.
Is the ad break just looping? Is that what's happening right now?
What do you mean?
I swear it's been going to ads like 6 times in the last minute.
That could be. You need to take a second to.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens when this one ends. Oh, look at all the stuff I have to pick up. But I'm gonna have to pick up quickly because the boss is dead.
Wait, the boss is dead already?
Yeah, he killed the boss. I think.
There's a chest on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Oh no, boss is coming.
Yeah, thank God.
Alright, it says the ad is over. I'm hoping that it actually is. Yours is not over? Oh boy.
Mine's a Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
Okay, mine's over.
Nice, okay. Good.
Oh look, it's Giga Yamato.
I just, every time I see his face, all I can think of is the line, "You don't belong in this world."
Every
Got the
time
gun
I
in one
see his
hand, you know?
face, all I can picture is Walmart, discount Walmart Char.
Yeah.
He looks,
I actually
he
really
looks
like him as a
terrible.
character. I don't know why they did that to his hair. He legitimately, as a
terrible.
character, he's pretty good.
Huh, cool.
Because, like, his goal,
What's he
like,
from?
he's from Seed, not Destiny, regular Seed. Thank goodness he didn't get dragged into Destiny.
Oh god.
His goal is it makes perfect sense.
He's kinda.
No, he's not in Destiny. We don't talk about how he's kind of in Destiny. He's not in Destiny. Don't you back chat me, well. I'm trying to see which trues I haven't completed. I think I've got all those trues. But now it's just, yeah, now I'm on mission, chapter 5.
Yeah, we haven't done but that one true mission in 4, so at least not on stream anyways.
I thought we did.
No, we did all the standard ones.
I thought we took down 4 already. Because
No.
I've got the star next to him.
Even for the true missions?
Yeah.
Did I accidentally bring us through the true missions earlier? That's possible.
Yeah, I've got stars on everything but the chaos missions. Dark, can we
Okay.
run the 0080 chaos mission?
Sure, where is it?
It's directory 3B chaos.
Yes, which chaos? 'Cause there's 2 of them.
2 of them? I only see the one. It's the level
Oh, yeah,
28
there is-
chaos.
There is 2 chaos for that.
Oh, one of them's a level 42. That's probably why you don't see it. And that
Probably.
would not be good to bring you in. Yeah, we can do that.
Accepted.
I was planning on us going to all of them anyway, so
Nice.
because we're going through all the
Because
standard, the
later
true,
on-
and the chaos missions.
Right, later on, you get another chaos.
Yeah, I've just forgotten which ones have which chaos missions. When I completed this game, it was at launch. And I stayed up like multiple nights to beat it as quick as possible to get the review out.
Yep.
Because I was like, man, people need to see my thoughts on this game so they know whether to buy it or not. I'm the Gundam guy. And then nobody watched that review. And so I haven't done that again since.
Don't you love it?
It's like I was talking about with Infinite Wealth, where I'm only in chapter 4. No, I'm not the guy people come to for day 1 reviews. I don't need to, like, unalive myself trying to get that done.
Oh god, that reminds me of the WB game and my removal from Twitter for mentioning the name of the game.
There's a reason that I didn't say it. No, my plans from now on is if I'm gonna review a game, it'll be a passion project. Be a game that I just really feel strongly about, and I'm just not gonna review most games anymore the way that I have been. I'll just talk about them on the podcast, you know?
Yeah.
And then if I do like a big review for a game, it'll be heavily edited. It'll be like weeks of work. And
unless it's absolute garbage.
yeah, unless it's absolute garbage, in which case I will get a review out as soon as possible so people can know, don't buy this game.
Trash.
Especially if it's one that I've been like hyping up.
Chest.
If it winds up being trash, then
Yeah.
These days they should just assume it's trash, because chances are, realistically.
there he is! Yeah, New Gundam Breaker
Yeah,
is the reason that I'm still gonna do reviews for trash.
This thing is obsessed with me. I wasn't even what summoned it here.
He's
What
so
the hell?
fast!
Doesn't matter how fast he is. Now he's down.
But I love him so. He's so tiny.
Right?
Yeah.
Why is it everyone in cross race?
Why is what?
Why is it everyone in cross race?
That's a very good question. That's one of the best questions that you can
Not
ask
in
about cross race.
It's not in cross race. Like, what the hell?
I still need to get this version of the camper.
Yeah,
Because whilst I like the black one that I got, I still want the blue one too.
yeah. Mikhail's a really cool character too. I really like 0080. Like if somebody says, hey, I want to watch a Gundam series, but I don't want to get like super deep and I don't want it to be super long, I'm going to recommend them 0080 every time.
Thank you for standing in front of me during that.
You're welcome. I was armoring up, Dark.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to break his shield. Shit. I got him close though.
I'll break it.
There you go.
I knew fun was activate like
Yeah.
all time.
Just saying, the F91's super cool. And have either of you read Crossbone?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I've seen the Crossbone Gundam, because it's really cool of them, but I haven't.
Crossbone as a manga is not as good as everybody hypes it up to be. However, Seabook Arno is one of my favorite characters in all of Gundam, and he is even better in Crossbone.
Okay. He'd better be with a name that dumb.
Well, he gets a different name in Crossbone.
Yeah, he gets a different name.
What's his other name from?
Okay, so, you know, obviously if you're somebody who kicks like super like sensitive to spoilers, tune out for a couple seconds here, but I'm talking to the YouTube audience as well, Dark.
I'm the only person here who matters, please.
His other name is Kincaid Now. That's the name he chooses for himself.
God, his name is Now.
It's not really a spoiler because if you know F91, you see him and you go, yeah, that's him. But
Only reason I know that is because of freaking
Crossbone. Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
No, I also want to give a quick mention to Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2, which has a bunch of like unique new dialogue for Seabook that fleshes him out as a character. When I talk about my love for Gundam characters, it is often because I am combining every version of their appearance in all the video games and everything too, which is not really fair, but that's part of the reason that I love Jared.
Destroy him.
Yeah. That's part of the reason that I love Jared Mesa is because in Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1, Jared Mesa winds up teaming up with Hiro Yui and Master Asia, and they make him a better man.
I don't think you can make him a better man.
Because at one point, Jared is like, my revenge against Camille's all that matters. And Master Asia punches him and says, fool! What truly matters is your spirit, not what other people have done to you.
Yeah, and you're a grown adult who's obsessed with a child. That's
well, yeah. And so then he goes, but you don't understand what Camille did to me. And Hiro says, instead of complaining about it, why don't you just put him down then?
That sounds like a Hero Yui thing to say.
Yep. And so they legitimately make Jared Messa a better character, because at one point Jared just straight up tells Camille, look, I'm over it. You're a child? This is not worth it for me.
Yeah, too bad Jared still killed his family, and therefore that's not gonna.
Yeah, no,
that
Camille
doesn't change
still
anything
wants
the other
to murder
direction.
him. Also, the problem with Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 is the voice actor they got for Camille. He doesn't sound anything like the original voice.
You would think that'd be a problem. I don't think that's a problem.
You say that, Dark. Will understands what I'm talking about. This is my impression of the guy that voiced Camille in Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 and 2. Camille's a man's name, and I'm a man!
Yeah. Yes.
Oh god, that made me want to vomit.
Yep. That's what he sounds like.
That's sad.
So,
I only got one of those. We gotta run it again.
Yeah, usually for those you have to run it multiple times.
Go ahead, Will. What were you saying?
it's so.
Yeah. The guy that got to do Domon is pretty good because Mark Gotha, the guy that originally voiced Domon, had quit being a voice actor and become a dentist by that point. And so
okay,
he has like Domon stuff in his office too. It's really funny. He'll do the voice for people if they ask. But he also voiced a bunch of other.
I want to go to his dentistry.
That's the best dentist ever.
Right?
Yeah.
Erupting, burning, drill. But
That's not gonna freak any child out. Not at all.
hey, I'd be right there. Go for it, Domon. Break into my teeth. Give my teeth a shining finger. That sounded really, really bad once I said it out loud. Anyway.
Yeah. Just the yeah.
Anyway.
So you're letting him figure you.
The guy that did the voice for Domon in the games after that, because the first two Dynasty Warriors Gundam games have English voice acting. Yeah, 3 did too, but it also had the original voice acting, which was way better. You had an option to choose it. Anyway, the guy that voiced Domon in that just yelled as much as possible.
Well, I mean, that's about what Domon does.
Yeah. It was pretty good. It wasn't the same, but it was pretty good. When he goes, erupting, burning, it was like, yeah, okay, sure. Nope. There was also a lot of other weird stuff in those games. Those games we're gonna have to play those at some point for the Gundam Game Days, but like go through each one and just do a little bit in each one for different streams. But there's a weird like subplot in the first one where Laran, Seihawk of Turn A Gundam, and hey, F91, and Puru 2 from Double Zeta wind up like falling for each other.
How old are these people? So I know how creepy that is. Okay. Puru 2 is a teenager? I thought she was like 12.
I think she's like 12, but she's almost.
Yeah, and let me guess, he's like 19, isn't he?
No, he's 14.
Okay, so it's not as creepy. Hell did the F91 go?
He left the water. He's a menace.
Oh, there he is. Found him.
No, there's a lot of interesting, weird stuff like that. There's also a mission in
You're fighting two bosses at the same time. I don't think that's a good idea.
Ah, it's fine. There's a weird thing in
We're not fighting
Dynasty
two
Warriors
bosses.
2 where you have a mission as Judo where all of the female characters in his life are trying to date him, and they're fighting in like a battle royale to see which one gets him, and it's really tone deaf. But in that fight, you get people like Emma Sheen showing up and being like, wait, what are we fighting for? I don't care. I want to prove I'm the best. Like, sure, okay.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. I in my head canon, that's what they're all doing because no one should want him. He's annoying. No, thank you.
And like, there's an idea for a the harem of Judo. There's an idea there for a cool mission where you have like, maybe say Judo promises each one something instead of they're all trying to date him, because each one has a romantic interest in him in the original show, sure, but at different times over the course of the show. It's not all at the same time. But they just, you know, go, yeah, they're all interested in him. So it's Haman versus Peru 2 versus Peru 1 versus Elviano versus Ruluka, and then Imashine and Requilon wind up joining the match.
There we
Those
go.
games are weird.
Better.
I love them, but they're weird.
Yeah, I've only played the first one. That was it. Oh, it's going so slow.
Reborn's the best one, but it has the least amount of that weird stuff.
Yeah. Because they didn't want to
Make it too pedo baity.
No, I think they wanted it to be good for any audience, whether you'd seen the shows or not. And the first 3 games kind of require you to know what's going on to understand the weird references they're making. Like at some point, Master Asia winds up fighting Uso in, I think it's 2, might be 3. And Uso is like, oh no, I can't fight you. You're one of the League Militaire, right? Because he's an old man.
How did he do enough damage to her? He was in the middle of a me shooting him cutscene.
Maybe this triggers every time anyway?
No, it doesn't, because if you beat him before that happens, you get an extra chest.
Oh, okay.
And I keep hoping to get that extra chest just because I don't know what's in it, but I'm sure it's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's so irritating. I could have just stayed back and just kept fighting the mooks. I was hoping I could get through that fast enough.
Yeah.
I left the mooks to you.
Okay, so you remember earlier when I mentioned Ronin Warriors?
Yes.
Tell me if this isn't something that they would have changed if they'd like done this later. But the first armor is the armor of Wildfire, right?
Okay.
After that, I don't remember. It's armor of something with light. I don't remember what the second one is. I'm a bad.
Armor of Megathus?
No, but that's a good call out. But then it's like armor of Torrent for water, right?
Okay, that makes sense.
The
Fair
space
enough.
one's armor of Strata, which is like, sure, okay.
Yeah.
The Earth one is armor of Hard Rock.
And that's an unfortunate name.
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. So you have like these people yelling out their transformations and armor of Wildfire, and then you just have armor of Hard Rock.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to be cut off by something else and everyone just to assume it said something very different.
Right.
Oh, that's bad.
However, that show does have an incredible villain that called Anubis. And I will never forget his line. I need 2 more of those, by the way. We're probably going to run it twice more. So
That's
sorry.
fine. I don't care. It's all good to me. It's more money for me. I don't care.
But when he uses his chain glaive to strike the earth and make an earthquake, he yells out, "Quake with fear!" Pretty
You
great.
would be impressed by that.
It's pretty great.
You really, really would.
It's a good pun.
Why me? Why?
It's
Why
a
do I
good
have to deal
pun.
with this?
Hey, you chose to be my friend. I have no excuses. You knew what you were getting into.
I have all sorts of excuses. I don't have many friends. That's one of them.
You just had to put up with my. I wish I'm gonna start Jared posting because I was gonna say you just had to put up with my Jared posting.
I had to put up with Jared for like 5 years.
That's true. Will has been putting up with me for a long time.
You know what I'm gonna do with this mission? I'm gonna grab the
You'll run
2
straight to him?
chests that. Basically, I'm gonna find this chest that's somewhere in here that I somehow have missed.
All right, I'll stay on move duty.
Again. How do I keep missing? What the fuck is this thing? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna grab this, then I'm gonna go fight the F91.
Oh, I should probably come help you with the F91 first.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
You're fine.
I'll clear out the mooks.
Trey, make sure you get this stuff.
Yeah, just make sure you grab it when after I'm done fighting.
That'd be a kick in the
Good.
pants, wouldn't it?
My biggest issue is
Then
this
again, I think
stupid trooper.
so that everything comes to you.
I think it does too.
No, I think they changed that.
Better safe than sorry.
They used to didn't do that.
Right. I think that's in my review too, that you have to manually go around collecting everything. And I think I said in the review, new Gundam Breaker style.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Like I said,
for later days.
I was harsh on this game in my review. Maybe once we're done with it and I put some more time into it on my own, I'll do a follow-up video.
Well,
Yeah, now it's what it should have always been. Now it's actually pretty
Well,
good.
it does still have some problems, but it's definitely a lot better than it was.
Oh yeah.
Major one being, let me place the grunt suit! Sorry.
There's nothing happening.
Yeah. All the grunts back there are cleared out.
Jeez.
Mobile armors are so much easier to deal with.
Oh yeah, they made mobile armor so much easier to deal with now. They used to be such a pain.
At launch, it was real bad.
Yep. There is a late game mission where you have to fight the Dendrobium.
Oh, there's a
Oh.
video.
I don't think I've fought against the Dendrobium
Oh,
yet.
it sucked at launch.
I keep
Army
getting
goes back.
shot
Yeah.
by move suits, and this is starting to make me angry. Say it that way.
Take
Very-
this F91.
Especially when it locks you out of your weapon.
Yeah. The Neo Zeon was pretty rough too.
I don't think I've fought that yet either.
Yeah.
From Unicorn.
Yeah, from Unicorn. That one was a pain. But part of that is that there's a really good squad of enemies in that map too. And if you're not careful, you'll get both it and the Neo Zeon at the same time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. There we go. F91's down. We are going to have to run it again, though, unless another blueprint pops up, because I only got one.
Okay. Alright.
Full armor double hit is the most painful thing.
I haven't fought the Faz yet, because I didn't play the DLC when it was coming out, because, like I said, I was pretty harsh on the game when it came out.
I haven't played any of the DLCs. I tried to fight one and it beat me crazy.
If we get to the point, which eventually we will, I'll probably just have to get the DLCs then.
Yeah, I don't think you can access it online, so you'll have to get it if you play that.
Yeah.
I think. Unless it's counted in the
Game Pass?
Game Pass, I don't
Could be,
know
but
if
I
it
doubt
is.
Because if it was, surely I'd have the aerial already, too.
Well, the aerial isn't part of the,
Season Pass is
Pass.
separate. Yeah.
yeah.
Same thing with the
Get behind you.
DLC
Get
for
behind you.
aerial.
Yeah.
Get behind you!
I'm also.
Is this cutscene really choppy for you? Or is it
No,
just really
it's fine
choppy?
for me.
Okay, the very beginning of that cutscene is super choppy. Like when he goes to reach for the thing,
Yeah.
it is so choppy.
Trey, I want the FedEx. Why is it the FedEx?
It's a good question.
Why is it the FedEx? What?
The Phoenix.
Oh,
Not the Phoenix. Because that didn't get
Not the Phoenix. Phoenix.
God, they've shown up and they're shooting me again. But you
Okay, he's about to
stupid mooks, go away.
It's in a
Can't
cutscene. Why is it
Fight
in
the
game?
boss and you mooks, go away.
They're almost down.
And I cut me.
Yeah, I got swarmed by like 6 mooks, and he was still attacking me at first. Oh, I didn't get any of those ending blows at all. I wasn't even close to him. Remember to grab the chest that's in this building.
Yeah. Grabbed it earlier when the enemies were coming up here.
Okay.
We're gonna get this one over here.
Be a nice idea.
Part of my problem with getting the F91 here is how long these conversations go afterwards. I get it. Yuno's upset because Bernie's gonna have to die, but like, come on.
Oh, I'm so tore up about that. Boo. Boo, boo, hoo.
I like
Boo,
it.
hoo, boo, hoo.
Also, why can't you just skip it?
Yeah, there's no reason not to just let me skip it.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I got enough.
Oh, alright.
F91.
Goodness. Goodness. Put it together. Level it up.
Grinding mobile suit in the game.
Yep. Now I will be set for capital for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
you
still leveling
spend,
things up
like,
to 50 because I'm psychotic.
90% in Awakening.
Yeah. Going to uncap
Still have
it.
so many.
Uncap it again. Oh, I don't have enough to uncap it a second time yet. Okay. We'll get plenty more. We'll get plenty more.
Okay, do we want to go back to 1 and start doing the chaos missions?
Sure. And then we can move
Or
into
do
the
we
next
want to
one.
go to 5?
Why don't we actually, before we start doing chaos missions, why don't we move forward? That way we can get closer to where we can uncap both of us.
Okay.
And then we can
It's
come
gonna
back and
be
do
a
all
while
the chaos
before we
missions.
can cap me.
You know?
Okay, we can do that. 5A on normal.
Gotta switch to the F91. Upgrade.
Okay. Are you playing online or the cloud version or the normal version?
The normal version.
Okay, then let's take a small break, get up, step around, because I gotta go potty something fierce.
Go ahead. I'll sit here and talk to chat for a minute.
Alrighty then, I shall be back.
Yeah.
Alright. Gotta figure out what parts I want to put on here. Oh yeah, beam ranged attack up. Heck yeah. Actually, main ranged attack up. Let's go beam range, because that's all my beams, so we'll do that. F91's lots of beams. Was that?
I hate physical and beam.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's fair.
I really hate that.
That is fair. So,
Cause it screws up with the skills.
yeah. So while Dark is gone, quick reminder that tonight was going to be Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I moved that to tomorrow. Dark had some stuff going on tomorrow, and so we moved this to today. And then next week, Rugger will be back, so we will go back to our normal programming.
Next Thursday, SCP.
Should be.
And then next Friday, on SD again, or
Probably. We're probably going to try and beat it. Because I know if we don't, it's going to be just this for Gundam Game Days for a while.
right?
But I do want to, at some point, do a follow-up stream to City of Heroes. And I want to do a follow-up stream on Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth after I've, like, beaten the game and we've unlocked everything.
City of Heroes is just going to be you 2 hours of training, showing off every single character he's made.
I did have an idea for a really dumb video. That is, what if I make 1,000 characters, which is the character limit, right? What if I make 1,000 characters, and then we just go through all of them?
Trey, that video is going to be like 4 hours long.
It would be really funny, though. I can't think of many other ideas that would be as funny as that, and I think that says both something about me and also about my humor. But ultimately, we will see, right? And then I want to make a video on a Tau. I want to prime those up and try and paint them to look like the Gundams they're supposed to look like. And make a video on those. I'm really excited about the one that has the giant cannon. I've got it held up on stream right now. But I'm making it look like the Virtue.
Okay.
Because I think that's actually going to be fairly simple to do. The Virtue is pretty much just like a cream white. And then I'll use like green accent lights to represent the GN particles and stuff, you know?
Yep.
And I'm thinking I might actually make this one the Kyrios, because when the Kyrios in that one episode of 00 has the missile pack on it, it fires all those missiles from its hands. You know, maybe.
Episode 10, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's when Hallelujah goes a little crazy for a little bit. You know.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, Hallelujah comes out. But I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot of ideas percolating around up here.
I love one part of the story. Hallelujah's like, Hallelujah, what are you doing here? Like, he's in your brain.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
What do you think, man?
That's pretty funny. And then we have also going up on the channel now all the time are the Magnus Protocol reviews. That'll be a series that I'll do every week. Right now, while I'm working the third job that I picked up, those reviews will come out on Fridays, but eventually they'll probably start coming out on Thursdays because that's when the new episodes drop. So hopefully I can keep that coming out for people. I know may not be a lot of people that hang out in the streams that talk Magnus with me, but I have a lot of people that talk with me in the comments for Magnus. So, you know.
Right.
Pretty stoked there. If those people wind up coming to the streams and joining the Discord, I'll probably make a Magnus section for the Discord, but right now, you know.
Magnus section? What's Magnus?
For the Magnus Archives Magnus Protocol.
Oh, okay.
That's the new series that started up on the channel.
Okay. How many of those are there? What exactly are you doing with that? Are you just retelling some of the story?
Because the new one is coming out. So I'm reviewing that every week.
That are there?
There were 5 seasons of the original show. I assume there's going to be 5 of this one. 40 episodes to a season. And each episode is about 40 minutes long. But I say episode, it's all audio drama, you know?
Yeah.
But
I thought it was something like SCPs, as I thought was what it was.
Sort of. It's, imagine there was an institute that was made to like categorize incidents with anomalous creatures, but there's only like 15 of them per se. That's not the actual number, but let's say it was. I don't want to get too many spoilers for people, but imagine there was just 15 of them, and so each episode is you figuring out which one it is that is doing the thing. You know, and they don't always tell you which one it is in the episode. You got to try and figure it out for yourself too. So it's pretty fun. The new series just started and we have no idea for sure what's going on there. It's so good to have my F91 back. It's like muscle memory just started for me.
I'm really hoping you've equipped some powers to yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All of which upped my attack.
Good. And he's broken again. Have fun. Hell on it. Ow. Supposed to hit me. Ow. Hit me 3 times.
And the best part about being a sharpshooter, roll action, and we get it all back. I went above that game.
I keep forgetting roll action.
Yeah, they give you all your ammo back. It's pretty great.
How do you know when you have a roll action again?
The little blue bar under your health bar.
Oh, okay.
Got to be at least a half for you to be able to use.
That's garden Trey, I think he said.
If you have the ability,
Yeah. If you have the ability to choose. What'd you say?
I was talking to myself, trying to figure out which direction we came from.
Yeah. There's one coming up behind you. He's dead.
if you don't have the ability, it costs the full bar.
Yeah, it's worth the ability, I think, to be able to get half, because especially as a sharpshooter or an infighter, you get so much more ammo and damage that way.
I don't tend to do it just because all of my stuff is focused on
Jin just
focusing
teleport?
myself.
Yeah, I think that Dark had a little bit of lag there, or I had a little bit of lag connected to Dark, and that Gin was dead. But it didn't look like it was dead because it just vanished. Get off me, Lo.
No, I want him on you so I can shoot from the back, but he
This
needs
is
to
the
stop
guy that named
moving.
it Dreadnought.
Stop right
With Dragoon.
Take him behind you now.
Look, the Red Dragoon's a good name, okay?
The ex-Astrid. Why?
I do really like the red frame, though, unironically. I know it is the edgiest teenage boy thing ever, but it makes perfect sense for low gear.
I like the Noor frame.
Strike Noor?
Yeah, straight Noor. So pretty.
I also
I'm gonna
really
need to
like.
get those.
Yep. I also really like the blue frame.
Dragon.
I like all of them realistically.
The out
I need to
frame is
get
really
them.
good. Here we go.
And guess what? Those are
Yeah, those are in cross range, thank goodness.
Yeah, when I say I want them, I mean I want the master grade
Yeah,
kids.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, I do.
We're not going to the boss yet. We want to fight all the little mini dudes.
Yeah.
Hey Trey,
Yeah.
you're not in tandem, but you're kind of in tandem.
What?
You're not in tandem, but you're kind of in tandem.
Yeah. Not quite, but kind of.
It took me so long to be able to actually beat all these guys
Yeah.
on my own. It was so
Oh,
hard.
great! Your favorite character, Trey.
I really love that he introduced himself here as the Burning Gundam, and you know it's like, oh, so that's the Burning Gundam. It's like, no, this is just Kim King and being a doof. This is just Kim King and being like, well, I can also use the Burning Finger, so... It's such a nice little detail, too, that Kim Gingham doesn't know it's called the Burning Finger, but in the show, he raises the turn A above him after he uses it. It's like, yeah, he's doing the heat in, because the turn X knows that's what you're supposed to do. Kim Gingham doesn't know that.
I mean,
I love turn
in
A.
Crossrays, it's the same thing.
Yeah, cross race is the same thing.
He's broken.
Yep, time to activate my high-speed mode.
Except in Crossrays, they even put more references in.
Yeah, we need to do cross race for one of these. Cross race is a good game.
I played it for almost like what?
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
2,000 hours at this point.
It's a very, very good game. I need to download it on my Steam Deck. That's where I need to download it. That is a perfect Steam Deck game.
You know, that's how is auto.
Yeah.
I wish
We still have more to fight.
Yeah, I thought, which one did we miss? Which path,
First
I mean?
we have-
I know character.
I think it is the obviously there's the middle one, but I think it's next to the one I chose, but there's a box here, so I want that.
Will, you know what game does have auto battle? And is a strategy game?
Auto battlers.
Well, yes, but also Super Robot Wars 30. You can auto battle in Super Robot Wars 30, and it's great. When I'm grinding out kills on characters that I don't want to really like level, just because I want to make everybody an ace pilot because I can't help myself, I will leave it running on auto battle while I'm like making a sandwich or something. And those characters are in super like maxed out units, of course. So I don't have to worry about them dying, and they just kill everything, get the kills, become aces.
Well.
Yes, all of you must be aces.
My main complaint about that,
Oh, the Barbados.
about Super Robot Wars 30, is that you can't save your turn.
Yeah.
Down here on my own.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
stupid.
if you
On my own.
screw up one turn, you're screwed.
Yeah. Thankfully, death penalty is really low. Yeah, you gotta get some money. Like, you pay to repair it, but that's all. But I do agree, if you could save at any point in the turn, it would be incredible.
Like, Crossrays does, bro, why does
Please get in here.
Yeah. So, Dark, you know how the F91 does the like, after images thing?
Yeah.
There's a moment in the build series where somebody uses an F91 and they activate that mode, and everybody's like, how can he do that? This is just plastic. And somebody says, no, you don't understand. It's the stickers melting off the suit. That's what's causing the after images.
That is.
no.
What's a term for stupid?
Trey,
Oh, right,
Trey, I don't
stupid.
think
That's
it's
stupid.
Not the stickers, it's the paint? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reloading. Yeah.
I think that may have been the last one.
I think so.
We'll
Did we
find
fight
out.
Char yet?
Go down- No,
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think we fought Char yet.
本当に彼は家族である鉄火団とオルガ団長のために戦ってるのね。でも
Really did fight.
Trey,
団長さんは多分さくらどうしたの？
That's, yeah. That's a lot.
I think this is
I can get more than one,
already fought somebody.
Sure.
but I don't really need to.
I got knocked out of my variable mode. I wish I could bring up a map.
Push start.
Oh. I think we've been to all of those. Maybe we don't fight
Oh,
Char. I thought we fight Char
Found
here.
extra cookies.
I thought we fought Char and the At guy here. Is that a Chaos version of the
No.
person, maybe?
Maybe. But we definitely don't
I
fight
don't remember
that
the
guy
answer.
here.
Okay, well.
I don't remember ever fighting that guy. Just period. I think that would be.
I know Char's At guy is in here. I just don't know for sure it's in this mission.
Char doesn't have a guy. My guy.
Yeah, he.
A Zagok. Yeah, sorry. So he actually does have an At guy in the manga, but yes, it's a Zagok that he pilots in the anime. Yeah.
I kind of want to. No, I don't. Never mind. I was about to say I kind of want to Char's guy, and then I realized no, I don't. That is an ugly suit. Poor guy. The only guy I like is Bear Guy.
Bear guy is pretty nice.
Yeah, because it's cute. You don't. It's the only one that I'm like, yes, I want a teddy bear Gundam. That's just cute. And now we're fighting something that was very hard for me to fight.
Yeah, this one was a fun fight.
What? Okay. Mamushi Gundam
ネオ
is
ジャパンの
a.
ガンダムファイター
Living
ガンダムファイター
Oh,
の
It's not an
ガンダム自身
infighter
はどういう
when it should.
Yeah, it definitely should be an infighter. I was really frustrated when I finally got the blueprints for it, and it was an all-rounder.
Yeah.
ガンダムファイト国際条約
Because
第4条ガンダム
it's a really good
Yeah,
close thing.
it's literally the Musha Gundam, the like full-on warrior samurai Gundam, and it's
Yeah.
all-rounder.
Got me, do your shit, yeah.
For it, but I have better parts
Yeah,
for infight.
it's really fun in the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games, though. It's a really fun suit to use there.
I love how in Cyborg Gundam 3, the ability increases power of SP attacks.
Yeah.
By a mil. A mil.
Pretty cool.
Healing. Okay,
Yep.
I'm back in.
You've been ruining his aggro this whole time, so.
We won
Yeah.
our battle.
Yeah.
Gundam.
Right now, I think I have an ability that increases how quickly I use healing kits, how much healing kit heals me, and increasing my allies' experience.
Nice.
For the allies when you're playing single player, I don't think it actually affects you, sadly.
It does.
It does?
It does.
Nice.
Tap the
Hard speed.
tap the repair button really fast. If
So many
you
good
tap your repair button really fast, you can T-Rex.
Oh, nice. A, turn X. Wing Gundam 0. There's just one blueprint. I don't. Sure. I'll take it. Sure. Not even like it's just one type. It's literally just one of that one blueprint.
Yeah, it likes to do that quite often. Actually.
Maybe they just know you like most people like Gundam Wing, and they're like, oh yeah, no, we gotta give you that.
Yeah. After you get, like, if you finish one of them, it'll give you more of whatever you're missing.
Yeah.
To replace the fact that you don't need one that you've already completed, which is nice.
Yep. I get a few more of the upgrade materials here. I can upgrade my.
Gundam Seed Destiny.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
And it's showing me the worst Gundam I've ever seen. You mustachioed piece of shit. Ugh. Care about that. Okay, yeah.
Oh yes, this one.
Yep.
That's easy. It's nothing to worry about.
But we got the best boy, right? Rudy Marcinus is here to help us. I hate him so much.
I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything.
Do you like Rudy, Will?
Ow,
Kind of, that's fair. It's okay
In other
if
words,
you do,
yeah.
obviously, but like,
Well,
I mean,
it's saying it's okay is kind of.
well, no, I'm not you. I don't care if other people like characters I don't like. But, no.
in
About
Unicorn.
being right. Thank you very much. If you're not right, you're just not right.
No, Riddy is, Riddy does some suspect things in Unicorn.
Yeah.
Everyone in you.
Like, I don't mean suspect as in like, oh, you know, that's a bad guy thing to do. I mean like he kills a character that I absolutely adore. Maybe one of my top 10 in the entire series, like in all of Gundam. And he does it for it's a good reason in his eyes, but it's a dumb reason.
Is it the character that I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
The obvious one?
Oh no, it depends
Yeah.
what character you think about.
It is the one you're thinking
obvious
of, Will.
one?
It is the obvious one. It is one of the
The
best
one he
female
does in
characters
the
in all of
anime?
Gundam, yeah.
Okay.
Stupid Riddy.
I mean, he was kind of.
No, I understand why he did it. That doesn't mean it was a thing that I can forgive him for.
I guess, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
not like I actually hate him. It's just when I see. It's kind of like when I see. What's a good example here?
Is it Eon?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Eon.
Eok is different. I legitimately dislike Eok. It's kind of like Katajina there. I legitimately dislike Katajina. But when I see. I'm trying to think of it because I also don't like Quest Pariah. When I see.
I mean, I don't think anyone really likes Quest.
Yeah.
And Plus, does get a bit annoying.
Okay, so like Dozel killing Slugger Law, right? Spoilers, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not upset that he did that. But when I see Dozel, the first thing I think of is the death of Slugger Law, right?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like that. When I see Riddy, the first thing I think of is the death of one of my favorite characters. And just to clarify, I get hype when I think of the death of Slugger Law. Just, you know.
I mean,
when I think of Armoro, I think of Rumoroll's death, so, you know, I get that.
Yeah. Which is still a great moment, but...
Bill Fighters did
That's
that
the
just
entirety of anime. I do not like that death at all.
And Build Fighters has some really funny little moments where they mention things like that.
Yep. It's like this really bad diet.
Yeah. In the middle of a fight, Rumoroll forgot to fight. No, you didn't, Rumoroll. You fought for our hearts and you won them.
I think Rumoroll is ironically probably one of the most likable characters.
Yeah, he's great.
I'll leave these guys to you as I climb back up
This
there.
is no Zaku
that
boy.
chest.
Oh, Zaku!
No Zaku, boy, no Zaku!
Turned into the Barbados.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite moments in this game is when no Zaku boy and then the Barbados comes in, and I got so excited during the trailer because I was like, if Rumoroll suddenly has the Barbados, this is a whole different fight. But then instead it's just, well, no, Mikazuki's here now, and it's like, okay, that's cool. Not as cool as what I thought was gonna happen, but that's cool.
When my friend was playing SD for the first time, I'm like, that's not a goof.
Right.
Everything's a goof. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's not Zaku
It
either.
goofs all the way down.
No, that's the full spectrum.
No, then it's goofballs all the way down. There's the
Or Dumbo.
breathe.
Yeah.
Breathe.
I'm
I
trying.
know I'm funny,
It's
but
really
you
hard
gotta
when air hates
breathe.
me.
Not air that hates you, it's your lungs. There's a difference.
Yeah, air and my lungs
It's a
have
subtle
a bad,
difference, but it's
bad relationship.
I mean,
My lungs think air is a smooth criminal. That's all I'm saying.
sickness must be purged.
Sickness must be purged. Thank you.
I don't associate that with whatever you just associated this song to.
Sickness must be purged in
I
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, okay.
Sickness must be purged.
I associate that song with what it's actually about, which is horrific.
Yeah.
Everything must be purged.
No, in Final Fantasy 14, you fight a boss at one point called Sharabear, and he thinks that anyone who doesn't agree with him is a sickness.
Sharabear. Wait.
That's his name. Sharabear. Yeah.
Char is it 14?
Yeah, Sharabear. And he'll tell you sickness
So
must be
that's the
purged.
second counterattack. Okay.
Yeah. And then he says, "This shall be a mercy," when he tries to kill you.
Wow.
Good old Angelo Semper.
So I am assuming we should kill the purple one.
I hate Angelo.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame anybody that doesn't like Angelo.
I hate him.
All my homies
I
hate
am-
Angelo.
Well, there goes the purple one. I really hope that didn't end this mission because we got the other two.
Ah, it's fine.
No, it's the Sananju.
Yeah. Now we can take on the Sananju. There's also a grunt here that I want to kill first. Oh, he's dead. So, Dark, do you know what's going on with this guy? Full frontal? Like, have you watched Unicorn?
No, I have not.
Oh boy. Okay.
I haven't seen anything past Destiny.
So do you
At all.
you know what this guy's name is actually in the show at first?
Something Rue or something, I think?
No, it's Char Aznable.
No.
Yeah.
Second coming of Char.
Second coming of
I
Char
never
Aznable.
thought. Oh, the second.
Second coming.
He does like what just dribbled out.
He's supposed to be Char Reborn.
Too bad he is not that cool.
And when they were like, "Hey, we need a name that shows that he's open and that he, tackles everything forward facing, that he doesn't hide anything. Just because he's wearing a mask doesn't mean he's hiding anything. He's, he tackles everything." And so they named him Full Frontal.
That just sounds like it should be the-
And then they found out what that means. And it was too late. Because they found out from the memes.
See if I
Oh,
can do
they
this
also do
without-
the.
Yay, we got through this without me using a health kit.
They also reference the whole. He's going 3 times faster than the others.
Yeah. I will say, I think that it is unintentionally really funny that a character that's supposed to be a reference to Char also wound up with a very sexual name on accident. Because Char Aznable, Quattro Vagina, and then Full Frontal.
Oh, that hurts. No.
I actually kind of like Full Frontal though. He's kind of cool.
Yeah.
He looks so stupid. And that's all I
I
can
love this in Anju.
Well, yeah, the suit's great. He looks stupid though. Every mech is an island, a very,
That's
very
the
small
skill
metal
I-
island.
I like the standard Stein better.
The Stein is very cool.
It's fine.
What does Nomek as an island do again? Crit kits also temporarily heal partners. That's cool, but I don't care about healing Dark, so
Yeah, no, there is absolutely no need for that.
I'm just gonna keep pumping up the damage. And I have uncapped the F91 again.
Nice. I'm working my way from the bottom upwards, maxing out all my Gundams. I'm now at the Providence Gundam.
I have now run
Which is
out
Siege.
of capital.
I run out of capital every time I level something up.
I'm at 48 on the F91.
Well,
Nice.
if I was here, LG.
Yeah.
You would be a
I
level
don't
1.
need- I don't need any more capital.
If you were here, we would be taking you through the very first mission.
Yeah. No, if we
No.
could, we'd take him through the last one just to really let him suffer.
At this point, he wouldn't be able to take 2 steps without being killed. There's no
Yeah.
point in the last.
Hermes Mercury.
We take him into Directory 2 and he wouldn't be able to fight even the most basic of grunts. There's absolutely no point in bringing him to the last one. That's just cruelty.
I'm upset that at level 48, I'm not one-shotting these level 22s.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, I've been upset this entire time because I haven't been able to kill anything real easy, even though, like, even level 15 things were taking a lot of bullets.
Fox over here,
Just-
Dark.
DLC
Of Wien Bavarian.
DLC parts are stupid broken.
The parts are just stupid.
500
seen
rain and 500 million.
It'd be pretty nice right now, honestly.
Both on one part.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice right now. Make this go a lot faster. 500 range and 500 melee on the same part.
I don't remember that part.
In the DLC,
That's something you get from a DLC mission, or is it something you get as a piece of DLC?
Sounds like from a mission.
It's
I
like,
need to
it's
go.
like the
last DLC mission.
aside from the aerial.
I got you.
It's with the 19 dragon and the excellent repair.
I just want everyone to realize that I am a shiny golden goddess, because the reason why we're playing this right now, effectively and installed, there's a chest over by me, is because of me.
Yep. Dark went to bat for this game when no one else would.
Yeah, this game was broken for a surprisingly long time, and Bandai didn't know it. Originally, you couldn't access the entire last chunk of DLC at all, and you also couldn't access the aerial that you paid for separately. And I had to contact them and have them fix it. I had to explain it for like a week before they would even begin to listen to me, because heaven forbid anyone knows what they're talking about, even with a screenshot that tells you exactly what they just said.
It turned out she was right, so they fixed it.
Yeah.
It's Bandai.
Yeah, it is Bandai.
Oh,
I expect nothing less from
it's
Bandai.
justifiable, and that makes me happy.
So I do have a question. You could add one Gundam to this game. What would it be?
The Tallgeese 3.
That's fair.
Anytime you say add mobile suit, my answer is my favorite one.
That's fair.
That's just, you know. Honestly, I would offer like seasonal DLC that was just new suits.
Yeah.
I would pay
all
like
mine are in the game. Just
Yeah.
the movies that are not good.
I would probably want some of the build suits. I actually think some of the build suits are really good.
See, what I would like is for them to just be like, hey, yeah, give us $20. You get this season. This season is all of the suits from this specific anime.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind
I would
that.
not want to pay that much for each show, but
I'd probably be willing, because that's a lot of work that they'd have to end up doing to make all of these, so.
it is. That would also add up quick.
The Crossrays roster, and there you go.
Yeah, just take the crossrays, staple it in there.
Yeah, done.
Yep.
Literally done.
I'm still waiting for my Another Century R, but with new suits.
Finally come from that
Do either of you know what that
show.
game is? Another Century R?
I do.
No.
So, it is a flight-based game based around using mechs from various series with
So it's kind of like
flight
Encounters in
combat.
Space.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I know Encounters in Space.
And it's got some mechs from Super Robot Wars in there too, like the El Tyson. I love the El
See
Tyson
how
so
much
much.
damage they do.
Had the new right.
I didn't even do it order. No, that's...
Tyson has a revolver stake. Pile
And
bunker.
the new right.
What'd you say, what?
The new right.
Yeah. Stella!
Goddamn
That was great! Oh!
There's something about, like, Shin going, well, you don't understand. She didn't want to be in there. Like, no, I think Kira absolutely understood that, Shin. And then Kira, 'cause you haven't seen Destiny, Dark, but Kira goes, hey, I don't kill people, but this person, this specific person, I'm gonna kill them.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, but
I think that's kind of the case for most good
They
guys.
kind of ruined their character for me.
Yeah, because that was Kira's whole thing, was that he doesn't kill people. And it's not even like he was like, because he was saying, I have to kill her, I don't have a choice. But ultimately, no, he didn't. He could have just cut the Destroy's arms and legs off. That's literally his thing.
Yeah, the Destroy is what we just fought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The thing with the gigantic back on it that shot a lot of lasers and missile packs and stuff, you know, that aren't part of the arms and the legs. You
See,
know, that
I
thing.
agree with you. However, that logic falls apart when so many other suits that he fights, he just cuts the arms and legs off, even though they have backpack weapons, and they're just immediately defeated. They just float or fall. There's, oh, we lost. He cut our arms and legs off. Oh, no.
No.
Then, yeah, that's dumb.
He just shoots the head.
Yeah, or he shoots the head off, and everybody just goes, well, I guess I can't fight anymore. Main camera's gone. I guess I'm done. Sorry. Like, what do you mean?
Or even the weapons.
Yeah. They're still
Or
holding
the
the
weapons.
bazookas. Oh,
Holding
What
the
really
remote.
bothers me is when suits, sometimes you shoot them in the head and they explode, and other times they get shot in the head and it's the same suit, but there's someone important inside, so the head just comes off and it's fine. I hate that.
Yeah,
Just,
they need to be a lot more
just have
consistent.
it the same across the board, please. That's all I want.
I agree.
That's Kira.
Yeah, that's
That's
Kira.
in a nutshell.
He flies
In a
it,
nutshell.
That's kind of wing in a nutshell.
cuts off a bunch of people's legs and arms and heads and weapons, and they just give up.
Full burst.
Yeah.
Is gone.
He fires beams with pinpoint accuracy and doesn't kill anyone. Because he's just
So he's a
that
Gundam
good.
character.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Pinpoint accuracy. My ass.
Yeah. No, it's literally beams that are burning through things.
Here's where the Z-Gog shows up,
Lock-on's
I
better
think.
than that.
Yeah.
It's not in this one, it's in the True
No,
Mode,
it's
probably.
really funny when they're like, yeah, in seed mode, he's able to see every part of the battlefield and hit specifically just these parts of them.
Right.
Like, oh. Like, yeah, he's the ultimate coordinator. Oh. But you're literally just telling me he's the best.
Instead of showing, which I hate.
Normal driving.
Yeah. Well, and it would have been fine with me if the decision was, hey, he full bursts and a bunch of people die. I'd have been like, okay, yeah, no, Kira's having to give up his desire to not kill anybody just to be able to win these battles. Like, that could actually be for good character development. Like, no, yeah, he doesn't kill anybody. None of them. It's kind of like when they tell you Batman never kills anybody in some of the comic runs, and then you see him hit people with his car.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, he absolutely does.
But he like severely injures a
Right.
person.
Yeah, they're hospitalized, but they're not dead, right? That's the go-to.
Or you know, the fact that he hangs people upside down for more than 24 hours
Yeah.
and it takes less than 2 to kill a person doing that.
By their ankles.
The Batman one's really egregious too, because the original version, he didn't have a I don't kill people rule. He just tried not to where he could.
Yeah, like in one comic strip, he just outright locks a dude inside of a vault permanently.
Yeah.
He just shuts it and locks it. The dude's gonna starve to death or die of thirst or
There was a really
die of
funny.
black hair or something.
There was a really funny video. I like to watch a lot of video essays. And there was a really funny video that I'll have them on in the background while I'm doing other stuff, right? But there was a really funny video essay on Yakuza. And they were like, yeah, Kazuma Kiryu doesn't kill anybody. And I was like, oh yeah, Kazuma Kiryu doesn't kill anybody. And then I thought about all the gameplay moments where you can just use a gun and the heat action is to shoot somebody 4 times in the chest. And then all the heat actions where the knife, you just drive it into somebody's chest. It's like, yeah, Cosmic Kiryu doesn't kill anybody. Yeah. Sure.
Totally. That's believable.
Yeah, they all miraculously survived those things.
I like the ones where they're showing the newer of the Batman games.
Yeah.
The newest one, where he's fighting the Red Hood or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, he doesn't kill anybody. And you see him shooting people with machine guns.
Or the turret on the back of the new Batmobile.
Yeah, with machine guns from the Batmobile, which were the machine guns referencing.
Oh, okay.
They're not even, you know, anything. They're just straight up machine guns.
That's about right.
Outright. Just machine guns. What the shit?
Especially the friggin'
Oh, it's this we jump on, and then we can jump up here. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was this.
No, I think the level expands after we take out this boss, and then we can go up there.
No.
Because I know that the level expands at one point. Because the Neo Zeong is not here; it's down there.
I don't think
the Neo Zeong
in this level.
It doesn't go up.
Yeah.
I think in the Shem, well,
12.
the Shem though, from Unicorn.
I like the Neo Zeong. It's like a dumb idea to bring the Zeong back, but the actual design of the Neo Zeong is not terrible.
Yeah, I want those mobile suits, but they cost a small fortune.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The giant.
Yeah. Yeah, they're HG and they're smaller. They're larger than a small child. It's this one. This one you now you can jump up. You have to get on top of this building.
Not larger than me. Or larger than me.
I would hope not.
Much larger than me.
I almost flung myself off. Idiot. Who did you?
Yep.
Both numpties.
Almost went right off the side.
Good job. I don't know if there's any chests over in this other
There
area
aren't
on
yet,
the
but
side.
they will be after this, I think.
Trey just goes on and on.
I might be thinking of the later mission, but I know this level expands out for the Neo Zeong. It might be the true version of it.
I don't remember fighting Neo Zeong. I could be crazy. Well, I'm most definitely crazy.
Trey is the Shamblo.
My boy! The Shamblo?
Yeah.
You're right, it is the Shamblo I'm thinking of.
Not the Neo Zeong.
Yeah, you're right. The Neo Zeong comes later. Not in this game, but in the show.
Well, in the game too, Trey.
Well, yeah, but not in the same level. Not the same level. I was talking about in this level. I love the F91. You just go circles around him, spamming. Just like that, he's done.
Yeah, the only problem with that is I'm also in here, and when you're spinning in circles, it's really hard to get behind you.
That's fair. But have you considered not being behind me?
Well, I don't need to be behind you, I need to be behind him.
Yeah.
Because that's where I do the most damage, which makes me useful.
That's fair. There's a chest
From
in
the
this
front.
hangar over here.
I mean, there is aggro.
Every time they say breakout, I think about Breakhorn from Kamen Rider 01. Breakhorn!
I'm just gonna not say hi. I don't watch them.
Kamen Rider's good, Dark, you should.
I mean,
I don't know, it doesn't have a major jump in this. so I'm not sure I care that much.
It doesn't have what?
Amy Jo Johnson in it. So
That's
I'm not
true.
sure I care that much.
However, Dark, remind me to send you some pictures later.
Oh, is there another cute girl in it?
My name is Kamen
There
Rider?
is. I appreciate it. Yeah,
Dark,
'cause
wait
the
till
only
you see the
Kamen
cute
Riders
monster
I know
girls.
are like every. You have my attention. Unequivocally, you have my attention now.
Dark is like,
Because that is
"Oh,
something I
damn
do
it."
appreciate very thoroughly.
Yeah.
That's something I appreciate very thoroughly and many, many times in a row.
Oh, okay.
It's
him.
Yeah.
I have returned!
一年戦争時代のエースってアナベル加藤対
Ooh, and now you're gonna get
ここに縁がある
ding 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 ding
彼も同じ
Activate my mode. ガタ
Go away, Leon.
I hear that so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why
In
don't
that
we
you already
Leon's
did
one?
them, right?
Gato!
I'm gonna deal with these little
Under three is
dudes
like-
because they're pissing me.
God, no, for like,
Yeah. Oh,
私もアバオは
He's gonna say it in a minute.
言われたけど
if the conversation goes long enough and Gato doesn't die, Cole will say it.
in Japanese.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get to that point though. I think we're gonna kill him first. Yeah,
Yeah, I purposely am trying to kill him fast.
don't blame you. It's okay, I'll say it for him.
I've heard that too many times.
試作3号機も正常に
I heard
Sounded like
that too many
grungy.
times.
I was trying to cover my mouth so I didn't yell too loud in the mic.
ちゃんとした形で対決はできるの
Sadly, all that.
トゥルーミッション次第だね
There you go.
Ray, I heard that too many
何
times.
か起きそうな気はするけど
That's why I wanted you to hear it one more time, Will.
I maxed out the timer on Dice Wars Gundam.
Yeah,
That's how long I played it.
it's a good game.
Entirely too long.
The
You max
timer
that
was
out.
at,
That's like
999.
That's
yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, you played that entirely too long.
Hey, I got the
that was
statement.
an unhealthy amount of time.
No.
Okay, so we can't play the big mission
this
yet.
is another game.
So we're
Am I
gonna play a
still-
true mission
Am I still too
instead.
low level for the big mission?
Level doesn't matter. It's what levels you've beaten.
Oh, okay.
Unlocks them.
Or any game I played for too long.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe that. I believe that with every fiber of my being. Yes.
Yeah, I still need all the level 5 or Directory 5 tier missions.
Yeah, we have 2 of them unlocked currently.
Ella! It might be
Okay.
time after these true missions to call it for them too. You might have time for the big
Really?
mission too. I want to call it around time tonight, unfortunately.
Okie dokie. If we have any time to play tomorrow, we can. If not, then, well, next week.
Next week, indeed. Will was asking if we were going to try and do this again next week,
えーっと
and I told him that we kind of have to because otherwise Gundam Game Day for the next like year is just going to be this if we only do it once a month.
Yeah,
つけなきゃ
yeah.
And I'd
I
like
think
to play other Gundam
making
games
it
too.
just... Yeah, we just finish this game and then you can play whatever games you want.
Mhm.
People want to watch more Gundam, then we can pick a different Gundam. Well, you can pick a different Gundam game. It's the only one I got. And you really don't want to play the other one I have,
Nope,
and I don't
sure,
think it's even
I sure
multiplayer.
don't. I say it is, unfortunately, but I sure don't want to play it.
Oh gosh. Well, if you ever decide you're going to play it, let me know. We
Okay.
can-
I
Suffer through it
legitimately
together.
think I would
That is
rather
trash.
vomit than throw that game, than play that game. I almost said throw that
It
game.
is. I'd rather throw that game even on my expensive computer.
Yeah.
It
It
is
sure
so
is a good
bad.
thing there's only 3 Gundam Breaker games.
彼が出られないって
And one of them is probably one of the single worst games I've ever played.
No, that's the 4th one. That's the one that doesn't exist.
まだないけど
Oh. And for some that doesn't exist, it has provided me an awful lot of physical and mental harm.
Yeah.
The game that I knew it was bad.
That is the game that made me start reviewing games on YouTube.
This way.
Up until that point, I was a Let's Play channel.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. That's all I have for that. Just
that
oof.
game, because that was the big thing many years ago. You know, Let's Plays and
yeah.
We did the streams.
Hello,
and stuff,
Red.
that was the game that changed everything, and from there, we started doing all the streams because, you know, that review actually got a little bit of push.
I ended up killing all of them.
And even with all the updates, it's still bad.
Yeah. No,
if I could just find a way to mod that game.
Yeah.
With a trainer who I could just give myself all the money, I would be a lot happier with that game. Yeah. I just want to unlock everything so I can play around. But like, its customization isn't particularly good because it doesn't explain what anything does.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, yeah, I can put this part on, but that, like, okay, it doesn't do anything. They all have about the same stats.
Yeah, Gundam Breaker 3 is so much better. I'm hoping once we have your new computer working that we can get it running on a PS4 emulator.
Do they have the ability to emulate PS4?
It exists, but it's not good. So I'm hoping they make a breakthrough soon. Is what I'm saying.
I need to learn how to do like PS2 games because I really want to play all those old Gundam games.
Yeah. See,
those
like,
were the best ones.
This is what I'm talking about here, Dark. This is the moment.
You want to emulate PS3 games because you're
Shin goes, hey, this thing's a problem. I'm gonna run in and take out its main cannon. That way it can't do that anymore.
And he slashes at the chest so that he can.
Right. And then Kira goes, oh, that's not enough. We gotta just kill it.
And then
I mean, yeah, considering that didn't do anything because they didn't pick the right place in the first place. Yeah, I agree, that wasn't enough.
Right. It feels like he's the wrong character to do that. And they do it specifically so they can push, like, Shin being mad at Kira, or, yeah, even though Shin was already mad at Kira.
Aren't they always mad at each other? Aren't they, like, half the time on opposing teams?
Yeah, but that's because of this moment.
Oh, I thought they were the entire time.
Well,
I don't know where in the show I've watched.
Technically they were.
But they weren't enemies. They were just on other sides.
This needed more so.
Like, Kira accidentally, in the course of Gundam Seed, blows up Shin's family. There's a really powerful moment for Kira where he decides to stop killing people. Seed has some good writing. Destiny ruins it all. But there's some really good, powerful moments, and one of them is when Kira realizes that in the course of a battle, a bunch of innocent people get killed, and so he decides he's not going to kill anymore.
I love how he watches it get shot in the face, and he's like, how could she die? How could this happen? Because she was shot in the face. That's how.
Yeah.
You just watched it. You literally were right there.
I think it's too confusing.
Well, I don't care what it is on the show. I only have this.
So then, like, when Shin meets Kira, there's a bunch of bad feelings there because, hey, you're the reason my family's dead. Like, yeah, no, that's fair. Kira 100% owns up to it. When they could have just had Kira be like, I'm not that person anymore. And then Shin still would have hated him, right?
Yeah, significantly.
But because they have Kira apologize.
Also, the fact that Kira met Shin, like, at the beginning.
Yeah, they have Kira meet him way sooner than it should be. And so then they have to make this moment to push them against each other, because there's a little while there where it looks like, hey, everybody's on the same side, everybody's working together. You know, all three of the main characters want peace. And so they have to make Kira kill the guy's girlfriend to make him turn against him.
So, in other words, what you're saying is it has bad writing.
Yeah. Because they had a slam
It has
dunk.
great writing, except for when it doesn't.
Well, Seed did. Destiny is when they throw it all away.
Yeah, and then they also made the guy that made a promise mission, my boy, they made him do something like he didn't want to do.
Yeah.
But he had to do it either way.
Yeah, Seed goes, hey, here's these kind of well-written, kind of poorly written times characters that their motivations make sense. And Destiny goes, what if we just got rid of all of that? Who wants characters that make sense?
And then Roanoke is like, hey,
Yep. They take one of the best characters in Seed and go, yeah, what if we made him someone else? But I wanted him to be him. What do you... No.
And make him someone else. Someone you still don't like.
And then he's actually like, the character
Yeah.
that
Destiny's such a weird thing.
he's supposed to be dead, but he's not.
Yeah. Destiny is the strangest sequel I think I've ever seen. Because they had a pretty good season in Seed. Like, it's not perfect, but there's some good ideas there. And they went, let's ignore all of that.
Chat over by me. It's under the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of, let's say, not great writing in just the entirety of the
Yeah.
They always screw up somewhere, and it's often with the romance.
Well, like, Izak and Diarca in Seed. I didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Go ahead.
Izak and Diarca in Seed are characters that have pretty clear motivations, right? Izak is mad because his friends are dying. Diarca thinks that the Earth is the problem in the Earth Federation, and then he finds out, hey, it's actually just this one group of people in the Earth Federation. The rest of the people here don't need to die for that one group's crimes. And Izak has But they could. That's what Izak wants. And Izak has to come to terms with the fact that Diarca turns against him because Diarca recognizes that the other people are also trapped and that this is not the right way. And all that's really good. It's a really well-done character arc of the two of them having to come to terms with it and then not killing each other at the end of Seed because they recognize we don't have to do that. And then Destiny goes, yeah, they're both on the same side again, and they don't care about the Earth at all anymore, and they're kind of just background characters now.
And Nickel just plays the piano.
Yeah, Nickel plays the piano. Like, you had a moment here where Diarca clearly is important to Earth and Izak is important to the colonies. You could have done some really cool stuff there. No, they're both in the colonies again. Yeah, plant. They're both in the plant again. They're fine. Like, oh, okay. I guess they just don't matter now.
I just don't like the fact that they changed the name of things. Like, coordinators are just new types.
Well, they
wanted call them cyber new types.
They wanted to do First Gundam again, but their way, right?
Yeah.
They fucked that up.
They absolutely did. I agree.
Like 5 different groups of fucking people throughout the whole damn thing. If you want to do Gundam again, you have a good guy and a bad guy, and you leave it the hell at that.
Yeah.
Don't make it complex by having 5 different groups or whatever.
Dark, the thing that's going to make you the most mad about Destiny
is that.
Well, no, trust me. They have the cute tomboy character who's very important to the plot of Seed, right? She's really important to the plot of Seed. What if in Destiny we just made her completely useless and her only defining character trait is that she has feelings for one of the main boys?
Ew.
Yep.
Okay.
Just ew.
Yep.
I love
Why?
I'm gonna take your girlfriend. I'm gonna take your sister.
Yep.
Okay, that's not acceptable.
That looks like it hurts.
It did a little bit. It's fine.
He said it.
You took my wife.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take it.
I think that's my biggest problem with Seed Destiny is that Seed has some really well-written female characters, and then Destiny goes, yeah, but what if they were all just like tools to get kidnapped for boys? Like, oh.
It's kind of the problem with just Gundam in general.
I disagree. I agree it happens a lot. But like in Seed, the female characters are some of the most powerful characters in the series. I don't just mean power as in like they can pilot a Gundam. But like nothing happens in that plot if not for Kigali and Lacus Klein in Gundam Seed and Maru Randes. And then Destiny just goes, yeah, they only matter in their relationship to the boys.
After's like, I'm gonna take your sister.
Yeah. Thanks, Kira. I'm gonna take her. And then I'm gonna dump her and I'm gonna pick up this other chick. Who also is a pretty well-written character on her own until she gets in a relationship with Athrun.
Yeah, apparently just being related to men makes everything worse.
Yeah, apparently.
Hey, we
go
have
ahead and do at the bottom of the gravity well.
Yeah, we got that true mission open.
Yeah, let's go ahead and knock that out. Then we can... What'd you say, Will?
Another Juno Asha.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, pretty much just another Judo Asha at that point. Athrun is.
See, the female characters in these shows are always better until they meet a guy, and then they're always regulated to
or they
his
die.
Girlfriend. Yes.
Or they die.
They're regulated to death or just to the plot point of his girlfriend.
Hey, look, it's the Neo Zeon.
They are useless. That's not the Neo Zeon.
I know, that was the joke, Dark.
It's a bad joke, because I don't know what that actually is.
That's what, it's the Shamblo. That's what I was calling it all this last time we were in this mission, was the Neo Zeon.
Yes. Yeah.
I thought you were just wrong. I didn't realize you were making
just
fun of
mixed
the...
up the Neo Zeon and the Shamblo. They call it the Shamblo because it shambles everywhere.
I would believe that with the naming convention that Gundam has. I could believe that. Like, that makes sense for a very poorly, a very piss poor ability to name anything.
Yeah.
A group such as all Gundam Raiders everywhere. Yeah, I would believe that. It's shambles.
I love Unicorn, but the names.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They're the only well-named Gundams in existence are when they just leave them as their numbers.
I think they had a weird idea.
Can't name them otherwise.
With the strike and the Aegis, like their goal was the sword and the shield, and then they just go, yeah, the Blitz, the Raider, the Calamity, the Forbidden, the Duel, the Buster.
Well,
and it's like, well, you've lost the theme now.
The Blitz kind of made sense for one reason.
Yeah,
one
the Blitz
reason
makes sense
solely.
for one reason, and it's not
It's
the
a
sword
Blitz
and the shield.
Krieg
Yeah.
suit. Yeah. Which I don't like,
The
but...
Blitz tried Blitz, but it didn't Blitz.
No, but it did play the piano. No,
we're just never gonna let that go our way.
Nope. Just to go back to what you were saying, though, I do agree. I think that a lot of the female characters in Gundam are very poorly written once they get involved with a guy. And it's a shame because the ones who don't get involved with a guy are still super well written, and then they just die.
Sometimes. There's sometimes.
Like, Imashine
Not
is
always.
one of the best characters in all of Gundam in my mind.
She gets involved with the captain and then dies.
Yep.
That's the problem. That's why you never go with the superior officer, because then you'll be written off.
And unfortunately, you can't even say that it's just with a guy, because look what happened to Soletta. It's just relationships from Witch Mercury.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. Other than, you know, all of her shit is stolen from her by Murine as a help to her.
Yeah, it's just relationships. You Gundam characters, just don't get in a relationship and you'll be fine. That's not true, though, now that I think about
Or
it.
you'll die.
Yeah, you'll die. But
still a better option, quite frankly.
Yeah.
such a better option.
Sometimes you do both.
Characters are like, I love when characters are like, oh yes, I'm going to destroy all the civilian houses, but it's your fault that I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm attacking civilians for no reason. Your fault, though.
It's definitely not just Menager's fault. There's one person in particular to blame for this. And it's not even Lonnie, but that person is definitely, it's her dad. Her dad's 100% to blame. Her dad was like, hey, want to do some war crimes?
And she said yes.
Said, if it'll make you happy, Dad. And then he brainwashed her to believe that Zeon was always right.
I mean, to be fair.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it kind of was.
At the beginning, yeah. That's one of the reasons I love Zeon. But
And they also have the best dudes.
They do.
The majority of the reason for you liking Zeon versus her.
however, eventually they stopped being the right one.
Yeah, when they decided to go the Nazi route.
Yep. We're gonna drop
You
colonies
can't-
on Earth. No, you got too far. You can't do that.
Yeah, once you go full, let's extinct our enemies and then use Nazi propaganda, you've lost the plot.
Yeah.
You're no longer
Once you
even remotely
exterminate
close
us,
to
we're
the
done.
good guys. This thing is so focused on shooting me.
It really
Don't
is. It also
appreciate
has a
that.
lot of health.
It has only has half of it left.
A lot better than Elite.
Kill those things. Kill the flying thing. Kill the flying thing. Oh no. No, I'm with ya.
I don't have any ammo left. That's why I said it had a lot of health. I burned it all. And my roll gauge and everything. I took out a bunch of them. There's still more though. I'm down.
I would really like if it was easier to just target those.
Yeah, it'd be great. Except you got to get close to them first.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of cycling to get to those, and anytime anything moves. Ooh, that almost hit me.
There's one left.
If it would stop moving.
I got it.
Thank you. I don't know how you were able to do that.
I just ran up on top of it and kept swiveling my camera up so I couldn't see the Shamblo anymore. I do like the design of the Shamblo a lot.
I think it, again, you like big boxy things. I
Yeah,
do
big
not.
dragon.
It's a crab.
It's a big dragon
It is
crab.
not a crab. It is not a crab at all. There is.
It's
no.
a big dragon lobster crab.
Yeah,
I don't even like it. It is not a crab.
It's a big dragon lobster crab bear. But keep adding things every time Dark says she doesn't like it.
I hate it more and more the more you do it.
It's a big dragon crab lobster bear cat.
I wonder how. I hate it.
It's a big lobster bear dragon cat crab bird.
You forgot bear. You've messed it up. I was wondering how many times you do that.
Yep,
You'd
we
screw
found
it
it.
up.
We found it.
You did real good up until that one.
Thanks. I also started losing the order of them, and that didn't help.
Trey, how could you?
I tried. What else do we have left for this
still don't-
directory?
You have the irregular mission and the true mission for the very first one, which we
I
don't
don't
have
think there
unlocked.
was a
We
true
do-
mission for it yet, is there?
Yeah, well, we don't have it unlocked for the first level
Okay.
yet, but we do have the irregular mission.
Yeah, let's go
open,
and do that, and then we'll call it for today. That'll round out everything here.
Unless it opens the true mission, then we'll do that, and then that way we can start the next directory.
Right, we'll be on
next
directory
time
6.
immediately. I know one of these doesn't get true missions until you beat a bunch of stuff from the next one, and I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's not this one. So if we have to go back to 5A, I'm gonna be upset. Hit start. I don't know if that'll work.
I got
It did work. Awesome.
Uma
This thing
Boom.
is
I don't
going
like
to
this
wreck
boss.
me, by the
I
way.
hate this boss.
Yeah, this one's not a fun one.
Yeah, because that took out like a fifth of my health in a single hit.
Yeah, this thing hits hard. Also, I'm getting real annoyed at my targeting on my sub-weapons right now. They keep just going wide even though I'm locked on, and I think it's because of lag. But it's not showing me the lag, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. There went half my health.
If I can't count on them to actually hit, I'll just have to get right on top of him.
I'll try and keep his attention off of you.
Yep. Not a lot of damage every time, but it is damage every time.
That hurt. There went.
Yeah, you're pretty low again. How many repair kits you got left?
Oh, I have all of them. I haven't used any.
Okay.
Really messing me up.
Also,
They jumped when I did.
I know that this was a complaint I put in my review as well. I'm not the biggest fan of this story, and it really doesn't take a lot for me to like a story.
Yeah, this story's pretty bland at best.
Yeah, again, right, it is, you know, story.
Yeah. Kind of.
Oh god, no, it's gonna hit me. Oh no, oh no.
I think part of it is how wordy it is.
Yeah.
It's focused on you. Be careful.
Yeah. Like, especially with the Yuno and Sakura stuff, there's so much dialogue they have that doesn't feel like it needs to be that long.
And Trey is also good.
Yeah, no, I agree. It just, I think there are times where it gets very, very wordy.
Yeah.
Well, I like.
We're still in the like opening dialogue of this mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like not. You're like half.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not paying attention to it at all. I haven't heard anything any of these people have said in any of these
Yeah.
missions we played.
That's the other problem is you're expected to read it while you're fighting this boss, which is not happening.
No, not a chance. I don't
just
think
now-
I've ever.
I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but we just now got to the he's below 75% health line.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's what I mean when I say there's too much dialogue in this game. He's below 10% and we're getting the 75.
Gundam games.
Yeah.
Dialogue.
Use a second.
Story. Need to be.
I had to use a second one. That is so insulting.
Yeah. Whoa.
That has upset me. How dare it make me use
He's almost down.
it.
I like Dragon 6. I just started getting killed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't like having to use
tried
healing
care,
damage.
but-
The fact that I had to use 2 in this fight makes me angry.
Yeah. We did it.
I tried to care. But
Let's see if we've unlocked true 5-1. Oh, hit start, I guess.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, never mind.
We get the Gundam Double X blueprint for this one. You know, everybody
again,
loves the double
why
X.
is it the only X?
I don't know. I like the X Divider way more than the Double X personally.
I don't
hate
know
the
like
Double X.
90% of the shits in this game, so I have no opinion on them.
The X Divider is so much cooler in my mind. I love the harmonica shield.
America Shield, really.
Let's see if that opened up that mission. It did not. What the hell are we missing?
It opened it up for me. Oh, you're talking about the true one. I was looking at Directory 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that we might. This must have been
Yeah, we
where
gotta
they
go through
start
Directory
making
6
you
before
do
we
different
can-
ones. Alright, well, we will
Alright.
start at 6A next time.
Yeah. So, tomorrow, we're going to do some Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And then Monday, we'll be back with MO Mondays. And Tuesday, we should be back with the regular podcast. Wednesday, Rungren should be playing something. Thursday, we'll be doing the TTRPG podcast, covering the Ouroboros cycle and SCP. And then next Friday, we'll be continuing into SD Gundam Battle Alliance. I almost said Battle Assault again. Thanks again, Dark, Will, for coming to hang out. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. And until next time, I've been Trey.
And I've been Aki. And he's been Will.
And this has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that SD Gundam has to offer. Thanks, Will.